Hi, it's Satya. See me at jensatya.com. Please click the bell below and subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and I look forward to hearing your comments. So something that is going on in the world today with this isolation situation is that a lot of people who have abandonment trauma from childhood are feeling very triggered. And a challenge is that most of us have some form of abandonment trauma. On some level, many of us are getting triggered, and it's creating a feeling of immense anxiety. I'm getting calls from clients that they're waking up in the middle of the night, not being able to breathe and feeling anxious, and that they're suddenly feeling like they just can't function in the middle of the day, and they're not sure why. And when we go into it, this social isolation is usually what's going on, what's triggering it, and we're finding that any abandonment issues from childhood or abandonment issues from adulthood, because it could be that our partner left us 10 years ago, or someone passed away that we loved very much and it was sudden, and we're finding that unresolved inner traumas around the issues of abandonment and isolation are really getting triggered right now. I encourage you to realize that part of why they're getting triggered is because this was a forced isolation. Anytime that something like this happens, and it happens quickly, and we weren't expecting it, we had no preparation for it, we had no map for it, it's going to feel much stronger. If we had known ahead of time that, hey, you're going to spend the next month not being able to go outside as much, and so prepare for it, there wouldn't be this frantic feeling that so many people are feeling, because there would have been a plan in place. And anytime that we have a plan, we feel more confident about it, we feel less stress. Not that the situation itself wouldn't have been stressful, and the triggering effects of something like this are stronger because we didn't have a plan. Also, we still don't have a plan. We don't have a plan for when this is going to stop, and so many of us are feeling like this is an isolation that can linger, and we're not sure how we're going to deal with it in the future. And I would encourage you to realize that it is going to stop. This is not something that's going to go on forever. This is a temporary situation while they figure some things out. And knowing that, I also encourage you to take moments to spend in the present moment, to find things that you can do to bring yourself present. Because when you're focusing on something that doesn't have an end date, it's going to be much more triggering to old traumas and much more isolating in how you're going to feel about it, because you're not seeing an end in sight. And I encourage you to know there is one. So maybe in your mind you can put out an end in sight fictitiously, and just know that there's a marker there that's coming soon where this will end, so that we can come back together in our communities face to face, hug each other, love one another, because that's part of the human experience. And right now, this social isolation is traumatizing for many, and after the situation is over, many of us are going to need some help around what came up for us in the situation. And I think that while many are focusing, importantly, on the physical issues that are going on right now and how to deal with those, once that's under control, we're really going to need to start dealing with the emotional traumas that are being created by the situation. And social isolation and its underlying triggers around abandonment traumas are a big part of that. I'm going to be offering more resources around these issues and additional videos around the traumas that are being created. If this is something that you're interested in, please let me know, and I'll continue to offer resources around it. And also, please know that I'm offering events and things of that nature that might be helpful for you, so that you do feel less isolated. Feel free to reach out or see my website anytime. And know that there are many in your community that are also offering events. So there are many resources right now. I'm honored to be one of them, and there are many resources right now, so see what feels right for you. You deserve to feel connected and feel heard and feel seen. And I hope that this was useful in just bringing up a topic that I felt was important to talk about right now. Blessings and wishing you good health.